Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Appreciate you coming out, trying to get back into my groove. I hope you don't disapprove. We've had 5 to 6 inches of rain here in the last 5 days. It really crippled my shade tree mechanic routine. Today's the first day where it kind of cleared up. It was raining earlier, but hopefully I've got a few hours here of nice weather where I can make some repairs. So, a lot to discuss. Last week, this was dropped off. City worker. I've repaired equipment for him. I think he works moonlighting, doing lawn care. So, he brought this in, said the cell propel's not functioning as it should. So since it stopped raining, I tackled this, and then I tackled another neighbor's mower, which we'll discuss, and then one came in on trade, which we're going to look at. So my first course of action on this was I turned it over and I had taken the wheel off. There was some clumping of grass. There was some wrapped up hay on the axle. So I did a general cleanup, did the other side as well, same thing, wheel off, put grease on both wheel bearings, wheel axles, made it all smooth. My initial assessment was when it came in, I thought it might need an adjustment here on the cable. So started down there, like I said, on the drive line itself. So start it, go to push down the personal pace, and notice he had taped this up, and what this was doing was restricting the travel of the personal pace. The cable here for the safety was all taped up, so this thing has to move freely. As you see here, it's moving through this holder freely. So I took a razor, cut this. We got full travel now. Before I only could go to like that far because, like I said, this was tied up. So once I cut it loose, we got full engagement. So I just messaged him, told him $20. So don't tape up your cables on these personal pace. This thing needs to be able to move on a standard walk behind. You can clamp it up all you want. It's stationary. So this was a machine I sold to my neighbor a couple years ago. Came back, broken cord. He says, can you do that and check the oil, sharpen the blade? Sharpen the blade, oil was still fresh. I don't think he's got a big yard. He doesn't use this extremely hard, so I may drop that off for him. He pushed it down the street. I may drop it off. So earlier this came in, power crap. It was on a new scrapper's truck. He must have just dumped at the scrap yard. This is all he had on the pickup truck. So I'm looking at it eye level. First thing I notice, cable here is broken. So I say we try to deactivate the safety linkage here and see if it will start. It's got a bunch of yellow overspray. There's a tad bit of liquid down in there. Is this a 144 or 170? It's missing. the sticker. Power crap. Let's try to see if this thing will start. So I'll have to order the cable from them. This is an oddball cable, like their blades. Only the PowerSmart blades will fit. So this is a 161 cc, the Delta Bravo 86 2 1 Charlie, 21 inch, 161 cc. Call 1-800-791 tough shit for all your parts. So these folks get a bad review. There's one person in Chicago answering the phone. Single mother who's doing it part-time, and nobody can get through to order anything from this company. Terrible, terrible reviews on their customer service helpline. Okay, so this is spring activated. Let me see if I can pop the spring off. Get my big head in the way for you. Okay, that's off. Okay, what can I do here? Remove this cable. Okay, that's going to be on the run position, pull back. So let me just go with this. I'm going to add a little gas. So I took in a big trade-in a couple days ago, right in the middle of a huge thunderstorm. I'll do a video on all that crap. Harvey and his wife came out. When somebody comes out in a full-blown thunderstorm, you know they're serious buyers. So I had to run out there and get drenched and show them the inventory. Okay, let me just check the oil here. I'm not too fond of these power craps. Okay, it's got enough oil. It doesn't look too worn out. Plenty of oil. Okay, primed it. No, we're not getting anything. I think it's been sitting a long time. I saw some dirt gobber action on the other side. Okay, we got crapola on that deal. Let me look for some carb cleaner. Two plus two instant gum cutter, highly flammable. Let me juice it with this. No, that'll be plenty. Okay, start install. Carb clean and order a cable for this. Hopefully I can get one in the next 6 to 7 years. But it broke somewhere here on the conduit. So I'll use that engine number, body number that I saw down there and try to find the cable. I checked my inventory real quick. I got a deck, no engine, but it stops here. I don't have the top part, and I don't have the cable. I may look around again. That would be my alternative, is to steal one off of a dead PowerSmart in my inventory. So I paid $15 for this, just because I'm not fond of power craps. But if I can come up with the cable, this piece of junk should be okay for a cheapy $100 machine, 161cc. Every single one of them fades out like this in the sun. The decks and the plastic. They must be using second rate material. Okay, that's all I got for you. Just a quick update. The Turd recycler, don't tape your cables. The pull rope on the Hyper crap was an easy switcheroo, and then we have the PowerSmart here, which needs some love. Anywho, continue to have a nice day. Thanks for coming out. Adios, amigos. Tip your waitress and waitstaff. Do it. Do it now.